day, everyone, and welcome to our episode of the McFin Who is Who on the Insurance Forum. Today, we are talking to Godwin Kabiebayor. I hope I've pronounced that correctly, Godwin.
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. We are talking to Godwin Kabiebayor from West Africa. He's from Ghana, but is currently based in Cameroon. So Godwin, welcome on board.
Thank you, Mr. Simba. It's a pleasure.
You're welcome. Just to get the ball rolling, Godwin, can you give us an introduction, a bio of yourself? Who is Godwin? Where have you been? Why are you in Cameroon? And how are things going there?
Well, thank you, Mr. Simba, for this opportunity. Yes, like you rightly said, Ghanaian, West African. Godwin was born in the northern part of Ghana, and I schooled in the southern part. I did my insurance studies in Accra, Ghana.
Okay.
And then at the Chartered Insurance Institute by distance in Accra, I did bilingual secretaryship and management studies. So I had the penchant for French. So growing on after chartering, I was posted to the Cameroon office by Ghana Re, my then employer.
Okay.
I'm actually starting my journey with Grand Re Cameroon and the Grand Re family today, 1st March 2022. Okay. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So what am I doing in Cameroon? I am married to a Cameroonian. My family is in Cameroon. From the professional life, I'm raising a family in Cameroon. So in short, that's what I'm doing in Cameroon. Currently, joining Grand Re, I am the office manager for the CIMA zone. And so we hope to take Grand Re to another level.
Okay, congratulations once again, and I wish you all the best with your new initiative with Grand Re.
Thank you.
Yes, just to go back to your profile, you are Ghanaian, and confirm for me, you are both English speaking and French speaking.
Yes, I am bilingual. I studied French in secondary school, and I did not leave it there. I went to the Accra Polytechnic, where I did bilingual secretaryship and management studies. So I studied business French in the Polytechnic.
Okay.
And so coming to Cameroon again, I had to use French. So automatically I became bilingual.
Wow. And you find that to be an important fact in West Africa?
Yes. West Africa is bordered by Francophone countries. So when you have this added advantage of speaking French, you become very sellable, and almost every employer will scramble for you. Having a second language only gives you an advantage on the job market. And for me, it has worked out very, very positively.
From where I am, you look very young. How has been your career in the insurance market, and I think specifically in the reinsurance market? How did you get in there? What was your journey like? And what exactly attracted you to the reinsurance market? And now you are practicing in a different country.
So in Ghana, I basically started off in a life insurance company, then Ghana Life Insurance Company. I was actually, after school, after the polytechnic education, I got a job to be the secretary, the personal assistant of one Mr. Ben Ahmed. He was a founder of Ghana Life Insurance. So basically, that was where I got my training, because whilst playing the role of his personal assistant, I doubled as someone who could, work in the various departments. So the interest grew from there. From Ghana Life Insurance, where I worked about 7 years, then I joined Ghana Re, my most recent past employer. So from there, I also occupied the role of administrator and underwriter since 2011 in Cameroon. I was actually, because of my French background, recruited and posted to Cameroon. And so that was where the journey started.
There's always a sentiment that reinsurance and the reinsurance business, it's tough. It's a difficult business. What's your experience so far?
For me, I have a different view to that. because it's all about relationship management. Over the years, I have come to understand that reinsurance and insurance, it's about people, because people manage risks. Risks are all around people. And so once I know you and I know you have a solution to my problem in terms of capacity, I think I should come and talk to you. And if the next time there is again some risk management advice you can give, because of the fact that we had a relationship in the past, you'll be able to help. So I don't think it's a difficult thing. Once we're able to nurture, build, meaningful relationships, we're able to share our risks. It's all about proportionality. It's all about dividing the pie, which is 100%. No one individual can take 100%. So once you are able to distribute and diversify the risk, then life becomes easier. So for me, I hold a different view.
So reinsurance at the back, it's highly technical, and on the front, it's a people business. It's about relationships, right?
Exactly. Highly technical in the sense that maybe you need to do a lot of calculations, but and a lot of probabilities, keep a lot of statistics in order to be able to project into the future. But once you have a database, once you have you are able to manage the data dynamics, you should be able to, as it were, demystify it. So, but if you don't keep records, if as an insurer or a reinsurer you're not able to keep statistics, then you'll always be found wanting. Then it will look difficult, apart from the human approach that you must put to it.
Yeah. For our viewers and listeners who are following the Macfin Forum,
Yes.
they would want to know, when you say you're in West Africa, sometimes we assume that is just one place. Is there much difference in terms of the Ghanaian market and the Cameroonian market? And if there's a difference, in what sense?
Well, yes, there's obviously a difference, because in terms of regulatory requirements, yes, and in terms of market appetites, the Ghanaian market has come of age. And in terms of, for instance, let's take capitalization of companies. Over and over in Ghana, the capitalization requirements have been reviewed once and again. And so it becomes more difficult for someone who wants to open there to place the capital amount, as it were, as compared to the Central African zone. The Central African market, or the CIMA zone, as it were, also has its requirements, but it's not as onerous, I would say, as compared to the Ghanaian market. The Ghanaian market is more or less, keen to ensuring that there are leaner companies, so that you don't have one company having a shareholder concentrated only on an individual. So as a result of that, they have always tried to raise the minimum capital requirements over the years, and so it has ensured a lot of prudent, management in insurance companies. When you come to the Central African zone, they are picking up. I mean, it's quite encouraging to know that the regulator, who is called CIMA, has also put in certain measures to ensure that new players that are coming in, they come to stay, and they don't just come to open up and the next day they are closed. So as well, if you don't have what it takes, you don't attempt, but I mean, for so far so good, I can say the market is improving.
Okay. So the CIMA region, I mean, just an idea, which countries are in the CIMA region, and how does the regulation work around the insurance industry? Can you access all the countries from one location? Do they have the same regulation? How does that work?
So there is a common regulator, which is the CIMA. Okay, so you need to have license for moving from one country in that region to the next. But once you have an office in any of those countries, you are good to operate from the other countries. So countries like the Togo, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Gabon, Congo, Brazzaville, these make up the CIMA zone. You have Chad, and then you have, as it were, Mali, Niger. These are countries that that comprise the CIMA market zones. Once you are able to raise the initial capital for fully fledged reinsurers, is about 10 billion francs CFA. For a representation office is within the regions of 1 billion, which translates to about 1,750,000 US dollars.
Okay.
Once you are able to mop up this capital, you are free to move within the CIMA zone to do business years. Now, direct insurers have their own capital requirements, yes, which is not directly related to the reinsurance capitalization.
And those licenses, are they composite licenses, or it's a short-term license and long-term license?
They're long-term license and composite. So basically, whether you are doing life or general, you need just one license for both classes.
Okay, that's very interesting. So there should be huge interest in the CIMA region in terms of new reinsurers and insurers investing in the region. Any information you have on that, or any inclination towards that?
Oh yes, the CIMA zone is a new child on the block for investors, because they underwrite more than $25 million in terms of gross premium. So yes, it's attracted in the past 2-3 years. It's attracted the likes of Ghana Re. It's attracted the likes of Continental Re, both of which have an office, for instance, in Douala, where I am. And then when you come to Cote d'Ivoire, which is also part of the CIMA zone countries, you have so many. You have even the Swiss Re's, you have Kenya Re. All these you have Avenue Re. All of them have opened up offices in this zone to be able to take advantage of the businesses that are available. New insurers have also come up, which means in that case there will be customers, as it were, cedants. More cedants are available for reinsurers to operate. This brings to mind the fact that once Grand Re wanted to expand, Douala was one of the main hubs that we could think about, because I have had experience within this region, and I feel confident to be able to, as it were, sell the brand within the zone. So we intend to, as it were, demystify the fact that there are barriers within the French zone that Anglophone or other Southern African reinsurers cannot penetrate. We want to be able to try to increase the education drive within the region and bring enough capacity to ensure that businesses don't leave. Premium that are underwritten do not necessarily have to leave Africa, but can be contained in, as it were, within the African continent. So that has been one of the reasons why Grand Re also decided to enter into the zone.
Yeah, there must be a lot of value for people outside the CIMA region, right? To talk to you about the prospects in the CIMA region, and certainly people watching this discussion on the Macfin Insurance Forum would want to contact you and just have a chat with you. What are some of the areas where you think you can advise them or you can assist them?
Yes, so in terms of market intelligence, in terms of the business possibilities, in terms of, as it were, trying to meet up with strategic partners who are typically French and typically Francophone, we can always assist in terms of education, in terms of technical training. Grand Re has a stock of technical expertise that we can always bring to the fore. So we intend to be rolling out a series of seminars and then training workshops to be able to, as it were, not only educate our cedants, but we also want to create an avenue and the decks to be able to do research in the CIMA zone to keep statistics about how the premium dynamics and claim dynamics are going, to be able to offer this advice to anybody who is interested, not only in setting up in the CIMA zone, but also interested in doing business within the CIMA region.
Thank you so much, Godwin. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I think our viewers and listeners are boiling for more information, but as you said, Godwin is on the forum. You can chat with him and get more information from him.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Simba. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.